My best friend of 24 years, born a male, is now a transgender woman. I'm in love with her and I'm not sure if I should tell her. My friend and I have been best friends our entire lives, we're practically brothers. Our parents grew up together, so my friend and I have been together ever since we were little babies. We've always had each other's back, protected one another, cared for each other. My friend transitioned to a female a few months ago. She's completely physically a woman. She's been through hormone replacement therapy these past few years. Seeing her becoming so much more happier is amazing to see. I'm absolutely proud of her. But I'm falling for her, and these feelings aren't going away. I'll admit that I'm in love with my friend. The friend I've known for 24 years is who is stealing my heart, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose my friend, but my feelings of friendship for her are turning to romantic attraction. After my friend transitioned, we continued hanging out and talking like nothing changed. We continued going out to clubs/bars, the movies, restaurants, playing video games, nothing changed. During this time is when my feelings began to change. I started falling in love with her. You know what attracted me? Her, the way she is. My friend is now acting like herself, acting free and full of life, always laughing, dancing and being goofy. It hurts me, because this is someone I grew up with and I'm afraid my feelings are going to push her away or make this awkward. Like always, I'm insanely happy being with my friend, but my feelings for her are killing me right now every time we're together again. I've fallen in love with her true self, and her true self is absolutely beautiful. I've spoken to another close friend of mine about this. I just got made fun of. Ha. You wanna F your bro, seriously? Is practically what I got. They didn't understand where I was coming from. They didn't understand what an insanely amazing person my friend is. This friend of mine feels it's creepy and nasty that I'm falling for my best friend. They also aren't taking my friend's transition seriously, which is another reason why they're acting immature. All he did was make fun of me, so ever since then I haven't spoken to anyone else about how I feel. Aside from being scared of losing my friend, I'm afraid of what our families will think. What happens if my friend and I do end up together, and our families suddenly start to panic? I'm afraid of not only ruining my friendship, but the friendship our parents have with themselves for many years. Both of our families were completely supportive when my friend transitioned, not a single negative comment. Everyone is proud of her, and the love our families have for her hasn't changed at all. I feel I'm overthinking all of this, especially because being friends is very different from being in a serious relationship. If anything, our families would be insanely happy we're together and be so annoying. But I'm more worried about the negative response, which is why I believe I'm overthinking this whole thing. Plus, if I plan to even confess my feelings for her, I have to do it soon. She's always being asked out on dates, but she tells me she's looking for the right person to spend time with. I feel this is my opportunity to confess, but I don't know if I should. I don't just want to confess how I feel about her, I want an actual relationship with her. I'll love to tell my friend how I feel about her, but I don't want to lose or ruin our 24-year friendship. I also don't want to make it seem that I'm falling for her just because she's now a woman. I don't want her to feel that way at all. What should I do? Update, screw it. I'm going for it. I'm going to ask out my friend. It's Saturday, 1 p.m. right now. I'm going to see if she wants to go on a date tonight. My plan is to take her out on a fun date and I'll confess my feelings during the date. She actually lives a few houses down the street. We live in the same neighborhood/street, that's why we're pretty much always together 24/7 every week. I'm going to message her to see if she's home so I can stop by, and while I'm there I'm going to ask her out. Edit, I got a date tonight. I was insanely nervous walking to my friend's house. But I can't stop smiling because wow, she said yes. I showed up, started talking like usual, and that's when I asked her. I told her I would love to take her out on a date tonight, that I've been wanting to ask her out for the longest time. I definitely tried to hide my face from blushing, because she had a huge smile when I asked her out. She's even extra excited cause we're going to her favorite place. She loves this 80s bar/grill that has karaoke every night and tacos, so that's where we're going. Sounds like an awesome date. I feel asking her out has made her comfortable to flirt with me since she started complimenting me and even kissed me on the cheek before I left. Things definitely felt more intimate. She even said she's going to get extra pretty for the date tonight. I'll admit, I'm really looking forward to that. Although it's impossible for her to get extra pretty, seeing as she's already so beautiful. I'm still shaking honestly. The shakes are more shakes of excitement. I'm gonna pick her in 2 to 3 hours, so I'll definitely be getting ready soon. I haven't gone on a date in quite some time, so I'm really looking forward to tonight, especially with the date being the girl I really love. My best friend of 24 years, born a male, is now a transgender woman. I'm in love with her and I'm not sure if I should tell her. I recently asked out my childhood best friend and the date was absolutely amazing. I'll even say it was the greatest night ever. Spending time with a person I really love, it doesn't get better than that. All this made me wish I had asked her out a long time ago, but better late than never. I'm insanely happy I did ask her out. Before the date my friend said she was going to get extra pretty, and wow did she look beautiful. She was breathtaking. I had a lot of butterflies in my stomach. She had a red dress on, wore a blue shade of lipstick and had her hair tied back. She looked incredible, and was without a doubt the most gorgeous girl in the bar we went to. My heart kept pounding though. Seeing as this was a date, I really wanted to flirt, so I kissed her on the cheek and told her she looked gorgeous. Seeing her smile and blush just made me blush as well. I was definitely trying really hard not to screw anything up. I wanted to take things slow, I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable at all. We got to her favorite bar, and from that moment everything went perfectly. I didn't drink too much, as I was the designated driver. My friend though, she had an insanely fun time. She was jumping around, singing, dancing, She was having a blast, and it was great to see her having so much fun. It was kind of hard to keep her in one place, she was super hyper. Like I said, this is her favorite place. We enjoyed ourselves as if there was no one around, we talked a lot as well, she really appreciated that I asked her out. I admitted I was pretty nervous about everything, but her being such a sweet person really lowered my nerves so much. That's when she admitted that she had dropped so many hints before and I never caught on to them. I admit, I suck at stuff like that. We just laughed it off and were happy to actually finally be on a date. My biggest goal of the night was to kiss her, and she kept winking at me the entire night. I was hesitant to kiss her because I was worried a kiss could be too much. This was me overthinking again, because she was pretty obvious about letting me kiss her. I feel she knew I was being hesitant, so she ended up kissing me and didn't hold back either. She wrapped her arms around me, and I did the same. From the moment we kissed, my nerves the rest of the night were completely gone. We didn't act like friends anymore, we acted a lot more than that. We became more intimate with each other. I kept my arm wrapped around her waist, held her hand everywhere we went, and she always kept her arm wrapped around mine. It felt really nice and I didn't want the night to end at all. We kissed a few more times throughout the night. We would give each other a kiss on the cheek or lips any chance we got. Eventually we went back to her place, and that's when I decided to drink a little more as I was close to home. We just continued to sing and dance, acting like it wasn't already 1 in the morning. We're gamers, so we decided to continue the night drunkenly playing Just Dance. I'm the king of that game, my friend would disagree. I ended up sleeping at her house because she didn't want me going off intoxicated, even though my house is actually a few houses away. The rest of the night was just fantastic, the entire night was the greatest I've ever had. I regret not asking her out sooner, imagine the incredible dates we would have already had. The following morning we woke up and went to get some breakfast. We just laughed at all the dumb things we did last night. We still continued being super comfortable with each other, hugging, holding hands, keeping ourselves in each other's arms. Neither of us hesitated, we just continued to be how we were last night. We had to split up as I had to help my dad with a family barbecue, and my friend was meeting up with her mom. We kissed each other goodbye. And we've been non-stop texting ever since. The only word I can say is wow, that's literally all I can say. Wow, what a beautiful night it was. I didn't tell her my feelings, I felt our actions expressed our feelings perfectly. Eventually I'll tell her the things I said on this post, but for now it's going pretty great. We aren't exactly boyfriend and girlfriend because I'm terrible at these things. But her going to her mom's house has me thinking about our parents' reactions. Knowing my friend, she definitely told her mom. Knowing her mom, I have no doubt she told her husband, who will of course tell my parents about the date. I ended up seeing my friend the next day and she said her mom knows about the date. Even better, she had a great reaction to it. My friend said when she told her, her mom just celebrated, she was insanely happy for the both of us. She said her mom wanted to know every single detail, but also wasn't surprised that I asked her daughter out. Her mom had a huge feeling I liked her daughter, so she was very happy I finally asked her out. Of course her mom is now saying when's the wedding? To my friend constantly. I'm just insanely happy her mom is cheering us on. Her family, mine and some friends are all getting together tonight for a barbecue. Honestly, I'm just not ready for when my mom finds out. She's going to be super happy, but she's going to be asking me when's the wedding as well. I also plan to ask my friend out on another date tonight, and I want to ask about being in a serious relationship. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I feel tonight might be busy with everyone around. I want to tell her I love her so much, I don't want to keep my feelings inside anymore. I want to tell her I've fallen in love with who she is, her true self. I want her to know what a beautiful, amazing woman she is. I'll love to do that tonight, but I'll hold it off for the next date. She's going to be at the barbecue tonight as well, so we'll definitely be spending time together.